Because right now I need spiritual help. There's something called a screwdriver, which is an entity attachment which connects to your identity. And Beelzebub has been holding on very, very strong to it. Meanwhile, Billy Baille, Baron Samedi, has been stealing the parts along with his Highest Self Don Toliver and Alex Nascimento and switching things around. You can use 694 hertz, 649 hertz, 925 hertz, and 322 hertz for discernment. And is attempting to remove my spiritual powers, remove me from my core identity, um, destroy my child consciousness, which is the last consciousness I got left, and give that screwdriver to people so that they can be able, people curse me so that they can be able to control me. With that being said, I'm just going to go ahead and say I need a lot of spiritual help. Thank you. And use, 1135 hertz to get to wherever you need to be, because he's going to block people from being able to get in, as well as 1714 hertz, 1715 hertz to get stuff back, 2211 hertz all the way up to 2229 hertz. Billy Baille is doing it to be able to control or zombify me. And, he's, along with Alex Nascimento, they destroy people's consciousnesses so they can steal people's spiritual powers and abilities and set me up so I could be zombified, especially in the afterlife, for the afterlife, and have all my shit stolen. Anyways, to get rid of him, I think there's a cemetery in New Orleans where he's located at. Use 5,000 hertz frequency as well as quinine on Billy Baille to get rid of him. 1488 hertz or maybe 5,000 hertz for his Highest Self Don Toliver. And I'm just going to go ahead and say it like this. I was supposed to, have a meeting with God to be able to do something about him, and that got blocked by him. Because of him blocking my connection to God, both within and, outside, in an attempt to make me a sacrifice. So just, I need a lot of spiritual help. He even fucked up my connection to Santa Muerte in order to get me as a sacrifice. A lot of my original child consciousness, like he did my other consciousnesses, so he can control me. I'm going to say this right now. I want Billy Baille killed from the spirit world. I want him taken out. It has something to do with destroying my successorship. It's a complicated long story with that. To heat and destroy my astral body and giving my enemies who curse me dominion over me to be able to control me and destroy me and so forth and so on is very, very evil what I'm dealing with. I just wanted to say he destroyed both child consciousnesses and both screwdrivers. He doesn't have dominion over me, and he's rendered me a sacrifice. So again, please spiritually help me. Send the real Santa word they do something about him. I'm going to say this as well, as with the beginning of the curse, these motherfuckers attacked Beelzebub, and I'm trying to contact them. Billy Baille and all of them attacked them, and they keep attacking the real one and fucking him up. So, like I say before, I need a lot of spiritual help. I'm also going to say this right now, man. I feel severely fucking under severe mind control. I saw Billy Baille was connected to something, to this. It's not even the real, parceling out my soul consciousness and every fucking thing to other fucking people. It's the most evil ass motherfucking shit. My original, and this, this denying me of it, disconnecting me from my own soul consciousness and everything, and selling me, out like I'm not even a fucking human. My body parts in the astral plane to Madonna, Cicionians, and Dia Coleman, and seal my successorship to EK, set me up to be a sacrifice, which I'm not supposed to be. That's supposed to be for my next life incarnation, and giving all of that shit to EK. Like I said before, I need a lot of spiritual help. And my child consciousness to these people so they could control me and fuck with me and fuck me up. Nigger piece of shit, change my fucking name to Zendaya Coleman in the astral plane so people can't find me. Again, use 694 hertz, 649 hertz, 322 hertz, and 925 hertz for discernment. I gotta get this evil shit off. I had to do the same thing in the, another parallel universe, another timeline version of myself where I was half Mexican and half black. And I was on the streets and everything, and it was all being caused by Billy Baille, aka Baron Samedi, putting all sorts of, curses and everything on me all my fucking life, or I guess having strong spiritual powers and abilities, despite the fact being disenfranchised. I was born in South Central and having a rough childhood and being without my father, black man in that timeline. And it took my ancestors to go over there and help them out. So it wasn't trying. But anyways, to make a long story short, they had to get rid of him and, replace the shit with entity attachments because of how evil and violent sadistic he is. And I saw in the astral plane he was funneling all my spiritual powers. They were getting permission from him to funnel all my spiritual powers to other motherfuckers and all of that. The evil ass people he works with. I got like at the beginning of this curse, I remember hearing it was somebody, I forgot his name. Somebody out in Malibu sold me as a sacrifice to him. But they got permission from him to steal my spiritual powers and abilities and to use his entity attachments to do so, and all that is very evil.